Over here, a little closer into the yard, a little farther away, which is supposed to be over onto your property. This is the lawn sprinkler check valve. You see the way the box has been dug out and leveled? It should have a gravel floor. And at one time it looks like it did have a gravel floor, but then the code inspector said it needs to be deeper, so they just extended the hole inside of it. And like all valves, okay, parallel with the pipe is on, perpendicular is off. I get that nobody services these every year, but you should service it every year. See the way this has been dug out? Well, over here, okay, this is the main shutoff valve to your sprinkler system. These are isolation valves for the check valve, so that you can service it, maintain it, or whatever. When it comes time to replace it, or replace this valve, for example, there's no way to replace this. So that's what this is for. You're supposed to have a main. And like the shutoff valve, this main irrigation box should have been excavated and lined with gravel. So, and over here, on the other side of that fence is the weather sensor. Inside here is your instructions, and it's labeled. There's your control. Now, you are allowed, I guess, but it is allowed that the drip irrigation tubing can be exposed so long as it is secured every 12 inches with a staple. See that staple right there? See any more? I see one down there, a lot farther than 12 inches. Also, know that when the lines are exposed like this, they're susceptible to additional or more evaporation. So you'll lose water inside your system because it's been exposed on these cables, on those lines like this. Well, on here, when I picked up a spare inside the garage, and the water meter video, I could not locate the main water shutoff valve. It's in here next to the pedestrian door. This is the main water shutoff valve to the house. I'm going to use this as an example. I don't like to do this very often, but that's off. I just turned off all the water to the house. We had an emergency, but now we've got it taken care of. We don't have an emergency anymore, so now we turned it back on.